Hello everyone, this is Fahad Mirza and I welcome you to the channel. I just stumbled upon this model on Hugging Face, the Glyphstral 24 billion version 1, and then I just went down the rabbit hole of its GitHub repo. Now, the concept behind this model is extremely interesting, and in this video not only we are going to install this model locally, but more importantly I will be discussing the concept behind this model, which as I said is quite intriguing in my opinion. I always have held the belief that the language and the intelligence are very much interrelated, so much so that I believe that intelligence is a superset of language. Language is the secret code of our human civilization, and that is where these LLMs and AI is trying to demystify or unlock that secret, and that is why it feels so threatening. I know it sounds very philosophical, but if you think about it, that is what this is all about. This model or this GitHub repo which you see on your screen, which is primarily a computational model for symbolic representation, tries to expand that intelligence or the reasoning or the language prowess of these models, and that is what I will try to explain in as simple words as possible, because to be fair, the language used in this repo is quite hard. It took me a bit of a time to understand what exactly is happening here. So let me try to explain this framework as what is happening. The central concept behind this repo is these symbols, which the creator called as glyph. Now, let's imagine we are working with a model or AI that helps us understand complex topics in a more human like way without changing how the AI actually thinks deep down. Think of this as a special language between us and the AI using symbols, or in the language of this person, glyphs, that each have a specific agreed upon meaning. This is extremely necessary. These glyphs act like a focused lens, helping the AI emphasize certain aspects of information based on the context we provide. Let me give you a very simple example. Let's say you and the AI or you and the model are trying to explore different angles of the concept tree. When you simply mention tree, the model might think of biology, poetry, data structures, and more, because the word tree gets used in all of those scenarios, and the humongous training set of these models might contain everything. But if you use a glyph or this symbol, let's say we use this diamond, this symbol, which is on the screen, only one, this one. So let's say we use this glyph and we say that we have defined this glyph or symbol as arboreal core. Now, arboreal core is just a random concept which I have defined. You can call it anything you like. And we say that, okay, AI, whenever you see this symbol, focus on trees in a deep, meaningful way. So, what we are doing here is that whenever we are mentioning diamond sign in our prompts, we are telling AI that consider trees' symbolic meaning in various mythologies, their scientific ecological roles, the emotion they evoke in humans. So, by providing this symbol, we are guiding the AI to generate a response about trees that is far richer and more multi-dimensional than it normally might without changing the AI's core function. So essentially, we are using glyphs to make the AI zero in on specific nuances within its vast knowledge base. So again, we are using glyph as symbol. So these are simply the visual symbols that represent ideas that meant to steer AI thoughts. And glyph use what the AI already knows, by the way. Glyph doesn't need to add any new information, but it helps spotlight existing ideas more clearly. And by defining glyphs, we are collaborating more deeply with AI to explore topics more richly and intentionally. So you can change the example from tree to anything. For example, we can attach this diamond symbol or any, for example, this symbol or this symbol with any other concept like water or anything like that, and then we tell the AI that focus on whenever you encounter this symbol, focus on water with this angle. So these symbols are like shortcut. So instead of explaining each time what we mean by think deeply about trees or water or any other random abstract concept, we just use a symbol and then model knows what aspects to focus on. I hope that that was helpful in explaining this. Now let's try to install this model and we will see how it works. Before that, let me give a huge shout out to Mast Compute who are sponsoring this VM, which is Ubuntu, and this GPU card, NVIDIA H100 with 80 GB of VRAM. I believe that its GGUF will also be released soon, so stay tuned and you can download it on lesser VRAM. But I'm just going to go with this one. By the way, they also have a chat which you can check out on the Hugging Face space with the same model. I might also show you that shortly. This primarily works with Apple, I guess, with the MLX framework, but I will try to use it with the Transformers library. So, and if you're also looking to rent a GPU on very affordable prices, I will drop the link to their website, the Mast Compute, in video's description with a discount coupon code of 50%. So check them out. Let me quickly create a virtual environment with Conda. That shouldn't take too long. And then we are going to install all the prerequisites, which are the usual suspects like torch and transformers. And now let me launch my Jupyter notebook. Okay, now let's download the model and we are going to go with this full model, which is 24 billion model. It's a big model. So let me first download it. And there you go. The model is being downloaded. As you can see, it's a big model. There are almost 10 shards of the model. So let's wait for it to get downloaded and then we will proceed further. Okay, so the model is loaded. Now let me show you how to do the inference. Now this is a typical prompt you would use to first define the glyph, associate it with some random concept, abstract concept, and then get the answer from the model. And by the way, this is just the thing which I have created the prompt and stuff from after reading through their demo. And if you are the creator or if you think that this could be improved, let me know. Happy to improve it. Anyway, so what I'm saying here is that I'm going to use a specific or special symbol to guide you as you think about water. You could define it anything else. The symbol diamond is defined as hydrological essence, which means you should think about water in the following context: cultural and historical significance, role water plays in ecosystem, feeling and emotions water can evoke in people. And then the task is that using the glyphs, write a paragraph that presents a rich understanding of water based on these ideas. Now, if you think about it, I am not only guiding the model's response generation, I am asking it to zero in on a specific concept from this context. So this is sort of a, I mean, I would say rag in a prompt, or primarily I'm controlling the model. So that is why I think there could be a lot of applications of this, especially in the business domains where you want to just confine it to specific angle, specific concept, specific nuance, instead of just going randomly in any direction. So let me run this to see the response. And there you go. Look at the response. This looks really cool. It is very specific, it is very focused, and it is really attempting to weave together the cultural, ecological, and emotional dimensions of water, reflecting the hydrological essence as guided by the defined glyph in our code. And the model is drawing on various interconnected ideas to provide a comprehensive view which is rooted in the directives of the prompt. So very happy with it. But as it's a big model, so you would need at least, I would say, 48 to 50 GB of VRAM in order to run the full blown model. But as I said, the creator is going to put the GGF very soon, which you can check out. There are GGF available, but they are not good enough. They are just producing some nonsensical responses. So just wait maybe a few days, and then you can run it from OLlama or the GGF through llama.cpp or any other method easily. If you don't know how to do that, just search my channel and you should be able to find heaps of videos around it. If you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel, as it helps a lot. And also, before I let you go, one request: please share the video as much as you can, because that is the only marketing I do. Thank you for watching.